my son, he was 7 at the time, Ryan, was diagnosed with chronic kidney disease, and it was almost in the end stages. And they let us know that he needed a kidney. And so I raised my hand immediately, as did my husband. We were all in, however we could possibly help him. Unfortunately, it turned out that neither my husband or I were matches.
I was always tired. I had no energy, and I would fall back to sleep every single morning when I would wake up.
I learned about the NKR through our team at CHOP. And I think it was very shortly after that we had put the wheels in motion to have me get tested. I was just really nervous going through the process that they were going to find something to disqualify me, because I wasn't like an athlete, and I wasn't somebody who was like you would find on the cover of a magazine. But we were guided really well through our team at Penn through the whole process, giving us like a checklist of everything and what still needed to be done, and phone calls to make sure that everything was going on track. But it was a highly emotional process for me. We got a call on December 7th, I think. Yeah, something like that. And then they said, yeah, we found a match. And then it was like, and then you're scheduled and Ryan's scheduled 2 weeks later. It's like so quick. When I found out that I could be a living donor, it was like the best day ever. We spent 3 years looking for a donor. We had no idea what the next step in the process was going to be. Living just day by day, intentionally just deciding like, this is all going to work out. Something is going to happen. We're going to be able to solve for this problem, but truly not knowing what that was going to look like. And so getting the phone call, and I'm sure like everybody was sick of hearing from me. Every Friday I would call in the afternoon because I knew that they would have their meetings to discuss and like approve. So every Friday afternoon I would call my team and say, did we get approved? And just waiting. And there was always like one more thing that needed to get done until the day that it didn't. And they said, yes, we could do it, but I could do it. It was the weight of the world was finally sort of like I could breathe again. It was like the first of 2 I'm able to breathe again phone calls that I would then get in the process. My surgery recovery was, I think, very normal. I think everyone said like I did a great job healing. I'll give you like a little insight as to kind of how it went. The surgery itself was amazing. I came out of recovery feeling great. They rolled me up to the room, and I just remember like these 2 towels that somebody had made into swans, like you would find at a fancy restaurant. And I don't know why, but that was the first thing I kind of saw coming into my room. And I just thought, okay, we can do this. This is amazing. They're like, I feel so cared for. And the room itself was amazing. And I just felt like really held by everyone in the hospital.
Your pillow?
It's okay.
Well, I have a lot more energy and feel like I can do a lot more stuff now. Like I can just do everything. I want to be a pediatric nephrologist because of all that I've been through. I know what it's like to be the patient. So it would just be a lot easier to be a doctor for other kids with the same things.
I had no idea. I had no idea what the change would be like for me and how I saw myself and what the impact would be like, and how I just feel like a different person. I feel like my body is capable of doing so much more than I ever thought it could do, and that my son is taken care of, and somebody else out in the world is living with a kidney that works. And it's like the most amazing shift for me to have done that. I feel healthier than I've ever been. And I just wake up with this whole new like purpose and perspective. And nobody told me that was going to happen. It was like, let's just go do this and solve for the problem that we're facing with Ryan. And this was all frosting.